Well, welcome back to my Let's Play of Infinite Space. Now, hopefully I can finally get this chapter beat. Well, finished. I keep messing up in the, Libertas area. Ugh. Yuri, do you have a moment? Is it Master Jen? Our medical staff says it may not happen right away, but we should start preparing for the worst. I know your time is limited while we're on the move, but you should go visit him as soon as you can when we touch down. I'll do that. Captain. Hi, Alec. Is Jen sleeping? No, he's awake. Ugh. I can't clear my throat. Yuri is once again struck by how weak and pale Jen Natty looks, but he tries his best not to show it in his face. Master Jen. Oh, hello, Yuri. You must be busy with your work. No, everything's done now. No, not everything. Huh? Orders is an organization born in the very heart of the Galactic Federation. As such, we can ill afford to leave those who can collaborate with Orders free to cause further damage. You're right. This is a good chance to sell things. Shall be exposed to collaborators for what they are? Yes, let's do that. At least by 50. I won. This is Yuri. Send Thomas down to the sick bay now. Thomas Fail shows up almost instantly after he summons him over the comm system. You called, Captain? Yeah, I was thinking it was about time you told me exactly what you're doing on my ship. Sorry, I don't get what... No more games, Thomas. You have two choices. Spill the beans, or I spill your guts. Your choice. But... Okay. I'll tell you anything you want. Just stop looking at me like that. Well, that was easier than I thought it would be. Well, I may be operating kind of like a spy, but it's not like I was trying to hurt you or your cause, Captain. Go on. Right, well, the truth is I'm really an agent of the Federation Security Network, better known as the FSN. FSN? Seems slightly perplexed as he questions Thomas. While it's the same Thomas-speaking expression of relaxed nonchalance he always wore is now gone. If I'm not mistaken, it's an intelligence agency controlled directly by the President. That's right, I guess you've heard of us. The Bryan administration ordered me to try and get as close to you as I could. But what could the Bryan administration want from me? Actually, it's President Bryan himself who's been interested in you. You see, Libertas basically pulls the strings of the whole Federation, but they're worried about the political unrest that could happen if people found out about the Logavian threat. That's why they're doing everything they can to cover it up. But the President knows this will just give the Federation a false sense of security. It'll be too late to act once the invasion starts. That's where you come in. He wants you to stir things up, you know, break the status quo and all that. It's all starting to make sense now. So yeah, a hand in our escape from Laurie. I guess there's no fooling you. Well, come on, my ship just happened to be there, and you, a brand new image, just so happened to find it? Who wouldn't get a little suspicious after a coincidence like that? I see your point. Well, let's just leave it at that, then. Anyway, the President is all for the changes you've set in motion, especially the integration of all LMC nations of the Galactic Federation. It's finally time for the Federation to turn to the purpose it once set out for. Sounds like... I missed it. Oh, well. I've got it covered. I've already contacted the FSN's director over on Arenberg in the Hinwald sector. Now you know who I am. I want you to talk directly with Director Brad Lennox. Arenberg, huh? Okay, let's head over there then. Oh, and Thomas, I'll put off my decision on what to do with you until I have more information. Got it. Thomas gets a salute and starts to leave, whereupon Yuri's voice stops him in his tracks. Thomas. Yeah? I don't want the other crew members to know who you are yet. Just keep acting like nothing ever happened. You got it. Thomas salutes again, this time in a slightly comical manner before exiting the sickbay. What do you think, Master Jen? Yes, well, it would appear that he's telling the truth. But we shall see. In any case, it would be worth our while to meet this Brad Lanks, if he really is the director of the FSN. Right, and that's just what I plan to do. Yeah. There's a fleet up ahead, Kira. Can you tell me who's in command? Looks like there are two fleets, actually. There's Commander Snizer's fleet, and the other one belonged to Anamonzo. Anamonzo? Are they here as reinforcements? That would be my guess. Ugh. Captain, we've been waiting for you. Commander, I see you have an Amonzo fleet with you. Yes. But we are putting them under your command. I've already received the okay from Vice Admiral Sankt. Under my command? That's right, Captain. We're joining you for the assault on the Toros. And you are Lieutenant Commander Arya Serrano, Ama Sector 248 Patrol Fleet. You performed amazingly well against our defense of the planet Usulus back in Endamanzo. Oh, so you were there? Yes, but I'm here now as your ally. We'll help you in any way we can. Just say the word. Well, Serrano, Snizer, this is shaping up to be quite a strike force. Tauros Battleforge is a man-made planetoid, standing in the density of the hills where it's functioning as Order's frontline headquarters. What is the meaning of this, Commander Norton? What is the meaning of what? The fleet from Libertas. Are you telling me these are all the ships they could spare? Need I remind you that Renegal is an open rebellion against Libertas and the entire Federation itself? Well, I assure you, Mr. Chairman, I completely understand what you're saying. But I'm ashamed to say our forces are completely occupied with maintaining order across the Federation at the moment. Add Dias and the Logavian threat to the mix, and you can no doubt see how thinly we are stretched. I've heard more than enough. Video feed of Kevin Morton, Libertas fleet commander, scrambles and then vanishes as if Daniel Evans angrily cut it off. That worthless fool! He intends to play possum. Yes, just like the rest of the Federation nations. They're all waiting to see how the war goes before deciding whether to side with us or Renegald. I also heard Assembly member Norton Weimer and his cronies are aggressively lobbying against us. Shouldn't we crush him while we still have a chance? Honestly, one man can't possibly halt everything that's been set in motion. Yes, but... Listen, Bernard, you just worry about winning your next battle, If you're a true military man, you'll change the course of history on the battlefield, not by assassination. Yes, sir. Chairman Evans is right, and the Original Foundation will do everything it can to help. Yes, we're counting on you, Chairman Neddy. This is your chance to show us what the ZR2 is truly capable of. Just leave it to me. ZR2's Hyperion Integrator will reduce the entire Renegald fleet to cosmic dust. Ugh, sorry about that. And this is why we can't really visit Area 3. Well, a plant other than these ones? Okay. Captain, you got a second? Bridge is emptied out considerably following completion of the port entry procedures. Ancho Lorenzo strolls in with a large number of data plates in hand. I have something I need to take care of. Could you let me off the ship? Your shift isn't over for another 6 hours, Lorenzo. So stand by at your assigned port until then. Yeah, I know that. It's just I have to leave now, or I'll miss my appointment with that production company. What the grus are you talking about? Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. Please, please, it's too late to change the meeting time. I've got to leave now. Okay, fine, but you'd better make up next time during your next shift. Yes, yes, I will. Leaves the bridge as if he's on cloud 9. Terry watches him walk off. He turns to Simus Alster. What production company was he talking about? Probably something to do with one of those comic strips of his. For Yuri knows it, Nacho Lorenzo has expanded his comic series Galactic Yuri into an animation series. Yuri's fame increased by 1,000. But I can't get more famous. I was supposed to meet with Director Lennox here. He's not here? Nope, this is weird. He's not the kind of guy who'd flake out like this. What are you two whispering about? Nothing at all. Hey, barkeep, you ever seen this guy before? Mark casts a quick sideways glance at the hologram image Thomas Vale holds up, and then just as quickly looks away. It's obvious from his body language that he knows something. Well, if we pay him 100 G, we'll lose 50 fame, and if we rough him up, we lose 50 fame. So I guess it don't matter, so I'd rather keep my money. Let's beat the crap out of him. Go to Gruss! Yuri slugs the shady-looking bartender with a mighty blow. Staggered by the powerful force of the punch, the bartender lets out a cry of surprise and pain. What the Gruss was that for? You know something, so you'd better start talking. Now. Yikes. Well... Yuri stares straight at the bartender and raises his fist again. The bartender responds by hastily raising both hands in front of him, showing he does not want to fight. No, wait, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything you want. Go on, then. I'm sorry, anything? Ugh. Well, it's like this, you see. That fellow you're looking for was abducted by a smuggling ring from Weschalt. Huh, what would smugglers want with Director Lennox? Ugh, sorry. All I know is they're a nasty criminal gang that's involved in the smuggling of pheromone. Pheromone? That's the kind of something used in the manufacture of a highly toxic gas, among other things. Yeah, and it seems your pal was poking his nose in where it didn't belong. They nabbed him as soon as he stepped outside my place. You know where they took him? There's a smuggler's hideout on Weschalt, somewhere on the outskirts of town. I'd start there if I were you. But chances are you'll only find his dead body the way those guys roll. Captain. I know, we'd better go rescue him. Aye, aye. You're saying decreased by 50. Ugh. Ugh. No way, how come that had no effect? Phyllis French can be heard screaming at the back of the tavern. Yuri looks over to see that she is engaged in a heated battle with Nehano Luco in a dogfight arcade game. Oh, come on! Game over, Phyllis. One more time, come on, just one more. Don't waste your time. You can't beat me in a dogfight, even if it is just a game. Why you? I hate you, Luco. You thumb-sucking moron. Phyllis storms out of the tavern, spewing childish insults behind her. Luku finally notices that Yuri has been on the sidelines watching the incident unfold. I guess I could have been a little nicer. Don't worry about it, she can get a little overconfident sometimes. It wouldn't hurt to take her down a notch if you ask me, if you say so. By the way, Luco, yeah? You don't really suck your thumb, do you? Oh, sorry. Can I go now? Phyllis French polling skill increased by 1. Ugh. Smuggler's base. This must be it. This place is more heavily guarded than your sister's goodies, if you know what I mean. Not exactly. Anyway, they're just a bunch of petty thieves. You should probably just bust in there and clear them out. You'll wish they were petty thieves. Get ready, fool. We're gonna break every bone in your body. Ugh. Over. Yeah, there's people lurking nearby. Just keep going forward. We're not gonna hit him until he gets to the final floor. Hmm? You're how he's starting only to find the two boss-like figures barring their way with their men arrayed behind them. They look immovable, intimidating, and thoroughly bad to the bone. Who are you? Hey boss, he wants to know who we are. Guess he's got a bone to pick with us. Haha, good one. Guess let's tell him. He obviously forgot to bone up before busting in. The name's Albert Zachman, and I'm his #1 go-to guy, Rocco. Wait a second. Albert Zachman? What, you know him, Franny? Fortunately, no, but I've sure heard of him. He leads one of the most ruthless pirate gangs in this side of the LMC. Well, at least somebody around here did their homework. But we're not one of the most ruthless pirate gangs. We are the most ruthless. That's right, you boneheads have crossed paths with the bad to the bone pirates. Alright, these guys are bad news. Sockman is a big-time pirate just like that Valentin. Like Valentin? I don't know. With a name like Bad to the Bone Pirates, it's kind of hard to take them seriously. Guess we'll just have to find out. Bah! So our nasty reputation doesn't have you chilled to the bone, eh? Well, I suppose your gutsy attitude has earned you the right to be our next victim. Yeah, boss, let's carve him up good, pull him apart like a wishbone, then debone him, yeah. I should did leader. Got him. Bah, they sure got a lot of nerve busting in here like that. That lot of nerve of theirs is making me pretty nervous. Bah, alright, Rocco, we're out of here. Yes, sir, boss, sir. Hey, you, don't make another move. No, Torlo, let them go. Their gang may have a stupid name, but they're a lot more dangerous than they look, even without the rest of their men. Yuri's right, you'll get yourself killed if you go after them. Besides, we already got what we wanted here. Fine, whatever. Captain, this here room is locked. Thomas Bailey, who's been checking doors all along the corridor, is standing in front of one door that is still shut. Ugh. Man, my throat doesn't want to get cleared today. In a single swing of his plasma blade, he splits the door in two. The now empty doorway opens up into a small room. On the opposite side, they see a lone man sitting there. Director Lennox, we found you. Are you alright? Thomas, it's you. How's your mission going? Oh, that. Well, actually, Ugh. Huh, I didn't think your cover would be blown so easily. Well, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Well, with the target being the special prisoner and all. Of course, I wish we could have met under better circumstances, Captain, but let me just say that I owe you one. I'm starting to think I'll never get out of here alive. Ugh. Choking on my own mucus. Now then, since our cover's been blown, I'll just cut to the chase. Listen carefully, Captain, because I'm about to tell you where to find the Tauros Battle Fortress, which serves as Order's main base. You know where the Tauros is? Well, I may not look the part, but I am the director of the Federation Security Network. Here, let me see your phenomena log. I'll transfer the coordinates data to your hologram chart. Much obliged, now we can finally launch our operation against Orders. Afraid it's not that simple. What do you mean? You see, they're in possession of the ZR2. It's a very powerful weapon that could finish a battle with a single blast. The ZR2? You said it could end a battle with one blast, but that kind of sounds like a hooey. Is it really that badass? All I'm ever sure is that it's extremely dangerous. After all, it's a massive Hyperion integration cannon with a fire range that could cover half of this sector. A Hyperion integration cannon? Interesting. What sort of weapon is that? It fires Hyperions, which are particles with incredible penetrating power. Hyperions kill every single crew member on board through a neutron disturbance effect. While leaving the ship itself intact, you end up with one big ghost ship fleet. Whoa. That is badass. How could Orders have developed such a powerful weapon? They didn't. It's the product of the Original Foundation's research. Original was a massive ship development company headquarters on Emanzo. After Emanzo fell to Rugangal, its chairman, Severo Zenti, escaped and allied himself with Orders. So where's the CR2 now? It's been deployed near the Tauros sector, and its range is said to extend as far as the outer reaches of the Ellison sector system. We wouldn't travel along the route between the Tauros sector and the Ellison star system sector if I were you. Oh, don't worry, we ain't setting foot anywhere near that place. Captain, you were saying your mission was to capture the Tauros. You're at the ZR2's range, aren't you? Yes, you're very perceptive. The problem is the ZR2's range covers almost the entire star lane to the Tauros sector. Huh? We won't be able to get anywhere near them without getting fried. Well, there's that secret star lane I was looking for. A secret star lane? That's right, the Bats of the Bone pirates are using a secret star lane to smuggle Pheromon from some other planet. I thought if I could find that star lane, then maybe. Don't tell me they got wind of you when you were snooping around trying to find it. Unfortunately, yes, I spotted their smuggling ship and tailed them to a tavern. They then captured me. Okay, that should be enough for us to go on. We'll handle it from here. It is our mission after all. Okay then, I'll head back to headquarters for now. Imagine we'll meet again should this mission end in your favor. Good luck. Thanks. Now about Agent Vale, do you mind if he stays on with your crew for a while? That is only if you wish to stay in contact with the FSN. Captain, I'd sure like to keep serving aboard your ship. Captain? I guess it's true, you can get attached to some people if you travel around with them for long enough. Can I take that as a yes? Sure, why not, but I'm warning you, I'm still going to work you hard. I wouldn't have it any other way. Alright, Captain, I'll count on you to keep Agent Vale, or should I say Thomas, in line. Okay, hope to see you again soon. Now the hard part. really is in Area 3? We're gonna save here, just in case I kill myself in accident. Come on. File saved. Depart. Ah, we gotta go to Washalt to get there. Doy. I took the lower path last time. Darkstar said the smuggling ship was somewhere around here. Kara, are you picking up anything in the area? Nothing at the moment. No signs of any ships even passing through recently. Well, that's because it's a smuggling ship. They probably have a tracking avoidance device equipped. Well, this may take some time. I'm going to switch to directional scanning. Franny, could you give me a hand? Sure, no problem. The bridge falls silent except for the sound of Franny, Porlo's, and Kira's fingers busily tapping on control panels. Bingo! Here, there's a small transport ship at 10:20. It's gotta be those smugglers. Okay, set course for those coordinates. Let's get on top of them before they notice what's happening. We're not gonna actually fight these guys. We're gonna run away.
Successful withdrawal of all the vessels confirmed. And now, flags. Full speed retreat.
Oh, come on. There ain't no reason for us to run away from these guys. They don't even have any decent weapons. We're not running away. We're going to let them do their business as usual so we can track all of their movements. If it all goes well, they'll end up showing us the way to the secret star lane. That sounds like a good plan. Kira, you think you can track them? It shouldn't be a problem. There isn't much background noise in this sector. Once they lock on, we shouldn't lose them. Okay, I'm counting on you then. Ah! Starting to tell you at the radar screen while making new adjustments to the search area. Suddenly she lets out a soft cry of surprise as if she has found something. What is it, Kira? Hold on, I'll run a visual check. Oh, that asteroid just swallowed up that ship? No, there's not even supposed to be an asteroid there. What do you mean by that? I can see it right there. I'm not picking anything up on the radar, though. First, I'm started picking up a strong, strange gravitational distortion. And that means... Here, did you bring up that screen again? Alright. It's a hologram. Perfect, now you see that small point of light next to it? Zoom in on it. I thought just as much. What do you think? It's a deflector buoy. It generates gravitational distortions that result in what's known as gravitational lens. Simply put, it's projecting a huge image of a nearby asteroid here. Yeah, asteroid we see is like a hologram or something? Exactly, and they're using it to disguise the entrance to the secret star lane. You don't say. Zachman, you sure knows how to cover all his bases. Here I have that data for a new star lane to our chart. We should be able to close in on the Tauros now. Time will be our greatest hurdle. Right, and then there's Saint and Lord Roth. I don't think they'll be taken out that easily, but you never know. No one else in the star system sector. Oris has deployed its fleet across the sector's entire 800,000 plus kilometers. Supply the Oris fleet command by Douglas Warren is blocking the Regal fleet's forward advance. Celeron, huh? Saying, damn him! So he wouldn't take the bait? No, sir, we tried a number of feints, but it appears he has no intention of breaking formation. I don't think he's gotten wind of the ZR2, but you never know. Mayor, we hold the advantage. Shouldn't we just attack them? We don't need Zenati. That's where you're wrong. Our strength can't be measured by sheer numbers. Our so-called allied nations are simply here out of a sense of duty. The only ones we can truly rely on are vessels under direct orders command. Yes, but... Relax, Captain Kitson. It's still too early to admit defeat. Amazo and Znido and other turncoat nations are far from feeling secure. After all, they have sent nearly all their defensive forces to this sector, leaving their home sectors nearly helpless. If this war drags on too long, it'll be they who collapse, not us. So you intend to strike back at them swift and hard when the time comes? Exactly. The only wild card is that Lord Roth character. I still haven't figured out why he hasn't shown up at the front yet. The enemy seems awfully passive. It's as if they're waiting for us to strike the first blow. You're probably right. Damn that Bernard, he's dug in deep and refusing to move. They must really have that super weapon Yuri warned us about. Most likely so. We're history if they get a chance to use it. But if we just let this standoff continue for too long, we'll lose this war. But we'll never know until we fight. As it stands now, our strength is just about equal to theirs. Even with the flat efforts of all our currently available forces, we're able to compete with them just enough, Captain Baum. So if this drags too long, this balance will shift to their side. See, the high expectations of those who think the momentum is on our side will turn to disappointment as time goes by. And when that happens, more and more nations will start joining the war on their side. Our only hope now is Yuri. He's heading to destroy that super weapon as we speak. He's never let us down before. We're counting on you, Yuri. Okay, it should be safe to go here. Low mass star's life as it throws out its noxious gas white dwarf, and nebulous formed rings of gas ejected from the central star around and flows of... I can't read fast enough. Discovering via the Sky Survey System, you went collection 1,500 G worth of resources. You're right, I found a Starline planet. I'll put them up on our chart. We do not want to go here or we'll die, so we'll head to Menza. Tavern. There's nothing to do here. I don't want to do anything with a dangerous looking man because you either lose you can get 5,000 G or lose 500 if you help him. So forget it. Here, there it is. It's huge. That's a ZR2. That massive thing back there behind it is the Toros. Now we got them right where we want them. Oh, there's spot. ZR2's escort fleet is head this way. Fleet near the Toros is on the move too. Captain, the destruction of the ZR2 takes top priority. Let me keep that fleet from the Toros busy while you strike the target. Well, we can't recruit her anyway, even if we do send her. But let's do it anyway. Okay, I'm counting on you, Sereno. Roger that. Leave it to me. She's only recruitable if I didn't pick up Theodore. No, Teodoro. Not how do you pronounce his name. Okay, that leaves us to destroy the ZR2. You're with me, Schneiser. Roger. Ah, I took a barrage. Back up a bit. Down to just your destroyers now, huh? This battle's over. Exit. Ah, let them come to us.
Enemy.
Finish them.
Enemy unit.
Captain, we've eliminated all the ZR2's escorts. Okay, our target's the ZR2 itself now. Ready all guns. Fire! And with that, their secret weapon is gone! Yeah, we blew that thing to bits! Kira, patch me through to the Vice Admiral Sanct. Roger. Vice Admiral Sanct, here has succeeded in destroying the enemy's super weapon. He did it. Lord Roth. Yes, yes, I know. My royal fleet will secure an escape route as promised. We're counting on you. Morella Bear, inform all fleets. Commence supporting fire by the heavy artillery fleet at 0140. Then launch an all-out attack against the enemy with the royal fleet in the lead. Yes, sir. The officers hastily disperse from the bridge of the flagship. The Monzo watches, which has served as the mission's command center. Lunar Snake mutters under his breath as he watches them leave. Now to deal with the Toros. I hope we're not finally asking too much of him. Maybe, but we're not going to go there. We're going to go this way. You're right, I found a new star lane I'll put up on our chart. Start a new star name. Ba-ba. Let's hit the modular design company up. I want all of it. And I want to hit the tavern. Wow, this place is packed. Tanya Argov cries out in surprise as soon as she passes through the tavern's door. So you're going to find the place filled to the brim with customers who seem excited and fidgety. Hey, check it out. There's a couple of kids singing back there. Girls been seen singing on a plain-looking stage that has been set up near the back of the tavern. Seems like everyone here is to watch them perform. Lick, lick, lick. Galactic popsicle on a stick. Drip, drip, drip. Your smiles make it melt quick. And when it's done, oh yeah, baby, it's time for another one. Oh, jeez. And what is this crust? My brain already feels like it's turning to mush. Ugh. So our customer here, I turn to glare defensively at Torlo Atkin when they hear his complaints. The store clearly ducks his head. Embarrassed and blushing, Thomas Vale starts shouting aside beside him. Hey, that's the GG Girls, the hottest galactic pop duo in all of the large angelic cloud. Galactic singing idols? You're kidding me. Yeah, don't tell me you've never heard of the Garner twins. You know, Brianna Garner and Kylie Garner? Their group GG Girls shot straight to the top when they debuted. Come on, Frank, you know this song, don't you? Wrong, I was locked up on that prison asteroid, remember? Glad I got something out of it. Oh, right. What I want to know is why you know so much about them. You don't actually like this crap, do you? I mean, a preteen girl group? Come on! What, something wrong with enjoying finally produced music? Ooh, I just lost all respect for you, Thomas. But, I still don't see what's wrong with it. What about you, Kira? You're with me, right? Kira looks away uncomfortable, remains turned in that direction. Thomas falters, words failing him for a change. Okay. Hey, look, the GG Girls are headed this way. For some reason, GG Girls head straight for Yuri's table when they're done performing. Hey, we heard you're like some kind of big shot captain. Is that right? Who, me? Yeah, who do you think? Come on, be nice, Callie. I mean, they could be fans, and if they're not, they'll be someday. Remember, nice and sunny, always nice and sunny. I'm sorry, mister, and so is she. No problem, you don't have to keep up the nice and sunny charade for me. Now, what can I do for you? I actually want to hitch a ride on your ship with you. We figured you'd owe us big time because you scared away the Libertasian ship that was gonna take us back to our agent's office. Huh, are you two Libertasians? Nah, we just got a gig here performing for the soldiers. For soldiers, you two? Yeah, is there something wrong with that? Well, yeah, I'd say there was. Don't soldiers like their pop deviants a little more, you know, mature? Hey, we go wherever our agents tell us to. We don't have time for thinking and stuff. Anyway, if anyone's got something wrong with them, it's not us. It's those stupid Libertarian soldiers. You got a point there. Well, are you gonna give us a lift or what? It's way too dangerous out there right now. We're in the middle of a military operation. Fine, then we'll just, like, wait till you're done and stuff. Wait, I never said... Great, it's settled then. We'll hold you to your promise. We know you won't break it. Someone mind explaining to me what just happened here? Now that we're done with that, it's time to head back to the Toro sector. You didn't expect a fleet to launch a direct attack like this. Seems we place too much confidence in the ZR-2. Who's their commander? Our reports say it's captain by the name of Yuri. The special prisoner? Well, that explains it. Sharon Evans, maybe it's time, you know, to use the Evastafi. I know it's not complete yet, but I heard It's about 80% functional at this moment. If that mega battleship on our side, You fool! Huh? That's the Federation's last resort against the invaders. It's not meant to protect Orders or any other organization. Please forgive me, Chairman Zanetti. Yes. I'm grateful for all the Original Foundation has done for us thus far. However, we'll be taking it from here. I want you to leave the combat zone immediately. Good luck. He gives a deep bow and then exits the bridge, all the while the sounds of his tapping cane trailing behind him as he watches Zanetti leave. Daniel Evans raises from his chair for the first time in this battle. Listen to me. The Toros must not fall while Bernard's fleet is still engaged in the final battle. The enemy are few in number. Our fortress will swat them down like flies. Prepare to engage the enemy. Ready the massive drive cannons to fire. There's a battle raging dead ahead. It's Lieutenant Commander Serrano's fleet trying to hold the enemy back. I knew she'd had in her. Full speed ahead. She needs backup now. Hold on, something weird's going on over on the Toros, huh? A mass driver system. Ah, Chief, give me a damage assessment. Shipment is down 77%. New really is gone. What the crust did they hit us with? Not sure exactly, but it appears to have been some sort of smash shell weapon. Lieutenant Commander Serrano, are you okay? Forgive me, Captain. I'm afraid we're out of commission. But don't worry about us. Take out the Taurus while you can. I'll have the rest of my fleet support you. Roger that. We're going in. The grust with that defense network of theirs. We'll send a rescue team as soon as it's all over. You'll have to hang up tight until then. Don't worry, I'm used to it. Men always seem to keep me waiting for something. Taurus is all yours, Captain. Launch fighters! Bit late to do any effective damage with that. That was not going to be very effective. Fire weapons. Fire them again. Okay, keep heading towards the Tauros sector. Ah. Come on, fire at me. Barrage him back. Make him pay for his insolence. Let's end this. again. Well, since this has strong long-range attacks, we're going to close in close. Like an idiot. We do it? Nope. But he can't really effectively attack us from this range. If you're in this close, it can't use its mass driver system effectively, so it's effectively helpless, but at the same time it makes the battle more drawn out because it can't fight back. Well, you can't fight back as effectively either because you can't use your long-range weapons. Not to mention its thick armor. Staying close. So much health does this thing have anyway? Finally get it? So it's come to this. Still somebody's got to force this galaxy to band together if there's going to be any hope of resisting Logavius. With my defeat, that role now rests squarely on the one they call the Special Prisoner. Godspeed to you, Yuri. Bunch of people got leveled up on that battle, huh? Mission accomplished. You're passing through the Vice Admiral Sanct. Alright. Royal Fleet Alisson sector. Ah, look at them coming at us. Since everyone wants to bask in the glory that is Lord Roth, including the enemy. We're jutting out too far. We can't hold out like this. Yes, yes, don't you think I know that, Nail? We're going to have to try. We need the enemy to focus on us to give our allied strike force more freedom to move. Hartwig, the sword was given to you personally by the king, and you're going to let it get blown to bits? It's a small price to pay if we win this battle. Despite his brave words, the expression on Lorot's face appears forlorn. Neil Becker is now at loss for words as firm resolve. Hartwig. Hartwig. That's strange. What is it? Lorot responds by calling up a map of the combat zone on the screen in front of them. Look, Neil, the enemy's flank formations are in disarray. Is it the pressure we're exerting from our sides? No, their movement indicates something else. Looks like they're trying to flee from the combat zone. Has something happened we don't know about? Wait a second. What? Yes, that must be it. Neil, this battle is ours. What are you talking about? It's Yuri. He did it. He did? Then notify the entire royal fleet. We're going to strike right at the heart of the enemy formation. What's wrong with you, Neil? Snap out of it. Yes, sir. This can't be. Is it true? Did they actually succeed in destroying the Toros? Yes, sir. Initial reports indicate Chairman Evans was still on board. There is no way he could have survived. As for our allies on the flanks, they're ignoring orders and starting to flee. So now they show their true colors. Bah, we don't need flimsy ships from third-rate countries. Combat Zones 14, 21, and 22 have been overrun by the Renegaldic fleet. Combat Zones 30 and 31 too. We can't hold out any longer. Ugh. What now? The enemy, it's the royal fleet. They're coming right at us. It's that wretch, Lord Roth. I can smell him. The death of the orders, Chairman, were all plants within their fleets. No hold the line orders loses a third of its ships and all-out attack. Renegal's forcing it to withdraw. The Battle of Himwald was an overwhelming victory for Renegal and its allies. Captain, the rescue operation has safely recovered Lieutenant Commander Serrano and her crew. Oh, I just heard from Vice Admiral Sankt. He'd like for you to head straight for the Federation headquarters now. Federation headquarters? Yes, its assembly member. Seems assembly member Weimar has obtained necessary authorization from President Bryan. Well, Renegal and the Interplanet Assembly will now finally sit on top of the Federation's food chain, so to speak. So does this mean the Federation is going to finally get its act together and start getting ready for the Lugavian invasion? We're about to find out. Ugh. First, we need to go back and pick up the Garner twins. You dare challenge me?
Enemy. Enemy.
Just blow them away.
Enemy.
Gone. Once I pick them up, I think that'll be it. We can deal with the rest of the few things left to do in this chapter in the next part. Which isn't a lot, to be honest. What took you so long? Yeah! Here, enter the tavern, the Garner twins come racing over Yuri's side, full of youthful vigor. The war's like totally over. So what about that promise you made to take us home? Are we going now? Alright, my promise. So where exactly is your home anyway? Marigold, duh. Ever heard of it? It's where the Federation's based. Oh, this is perfect, huh, Captain? That's exactly where we're headed. We can give him a lift there, can't we? I guess so. It's so then. Right this way, little ladies. I'll show you around. Sweet, thanks, Captain. Just make sure we get a good room, okay? Let's set up an in-ship radio station. We have the G-Girls do the DJ honors. It's really boosts the crew's morale. Oh, yeah, let me think about it for a while. Board your ship. They're not part of your crew yet, but they have one of the best abilities, though. Ironically. But yeah, this is where we'll part ways. I've been at this for over an hour, and we got the most important parts of this chapter over with, at least. So yeah. See you guys in the next part, maybe. If anyone still watches this. I know some do, but they don't comment on it, but... yeah. Next time we move into Chapter 6.